Good morning, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time live from Casey's Cause Studio. Snowstorm +1. We are back in studio today. I know we're under red. I was able to drive the 30 seconds after I busted out of my driveway through the plowed area and down here 30 seconds to our studio, where they actually did plow the driveway at Need the Dough Bakery. They are looking to open tomorrow morning. I've already talked to Betty. They don't know just yet, though. We'll get to more of that momentarily. Let's do this. Let's look at some traffic cams before we go any further. We'll start digging into things. This is going to be 44, looking at the interstate. Drivable, take your time. You'd probably be fine. That's 37 in Teeters. There's the other side of 44. The bridge is still snow covered. City streets, Main, Morgan, some of your main thoroughfares, they still have snow on them, but they're drivable if you use common sense. The bypass, drivable, again, if you use common sense. Good morning, Tish. I don't know about the 67. I know someone went up this morning and they said that it took them a while. It was drivable one lane, but he also said there was no traffic. So that just depends on the traffic situation. Let's go south. That's north 37 in Teeters, 69 in Teeters actually. Let's go south. I want to go to the south ramp. This is 252. So 252 there. It's not looking too bad. Off ramp is horrible. There's a shot of the interstate going towards town. Good morning, Teresa. Let's go to Ohio Street. Again, Ohio Street's not looking horrible. It's drivable. Exit ramps are in bad shape. The interstate's got one lane open, maybe. And there's the other shot of Ohio Street. No. I'm sorry. This is down by Rogers. This is the last exit. It's a ghost town. Hello, Rosie. And there's the exit going towards Bloomington. As you can see, not a lot of traffic. One lane. So it's not in great condition. My path to my kitchen has been plowed and open all weekend. CV, I mean, it's amazing. We were talking on the phone earlier. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Misty. Corey and I were. If it was sunshine and blue sky out, you wouldn't be sitting here eating all day. But for some reason, when it's snowing and you're sitting here looking out the window at it and you're bored to tears, all you do is eat. That's it. You eat. I literally busted through a snowbank to go to Hardee's this morning. Hello, Nikki. So, it is what I got my cup shirt on because I'm thinking spring. We got to start thinking spring now. This is it. We're done with winter. I know it's going to be cold. I know it's going to be cold till February. It's talking. Good morning, Rosie. They're talking cold temperatures for the next several days. I'm thinking spring. Pitchers and catchers report in about 20 days. I'm thinking spring. I'm over it. Good morning, Linda. So that's south, looking at towards Bloomington at the last exit of the city. Let's go down to CB's area. If there is a bridge, if there is a exit or a camera there, I don't think there is. That's still Ohio Street. Let's go the other direction. Oh, this is the Bloomington one. There's not a camera, of course. Go Cubbies, heck yeah. Heck yeah, Nikki. We didn't know McDonald's was open. Didn't know Hardee's was open. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Samantha. This is Bloomington. I believe 46. There's the interstate. That's 46. We'll head back towards Martinsville again. That's 69 on the south side of the city. That's the other view looking towards town. There is Ohio Street, one shot. I know, I was kind of shocked. There's a second shot of Ohio Street looking up towards 252. One lane each highway. There is 252 at the hospital, looking south towards Martinsville. And there's it is looking north towards 44. I had to drive my dad to Bloomington for an appointment. Most of the way I was going 40 to 45 on 69 in town, and Bloomington is a mess. In town and in Bloomington's a mess. Yeah, I mean, I imagine you can go 40, 45, but there's extremely no traffic. Now, if there was traffic, I think that those speeds would go down to about 30. Because if you slide a little bit by yourself on the highway, it's one thing. Yeah, just got to be careful. Hello, Brandy. I'm just guessing I'm going back to work Wednesday morning, and school's going to either be delayed Wednesday morning, which I think it already is, or Thursday morning at the best, is what I'm guessing. I haven't heard from anybody. Hello, Lisa. But that's my guess. Like I said, Morgan and Maine, you can drive on. It still has snow on it. The other streets, snow packed, you can drive on them. Hello, Don. Hello, Karen. Hello, Seth. But it is still slick out. It is, and the temperatures, you don't want to get stuck somewhere because the temperatures are extremely brutal and the wind chills are still below zero. Yeah, you don't want to be out in it too long. So that's Ohio Street. We'll go up to 44. There's the bridge at 44. Looking southwest back towards town. That's town back through there. There were just two city plow trucks at the corner of Josephine and Victor doing an amazing job of work together. Make sure the intersection not only plowed, but the snow was pushed out of the way. Hello, Deanna. Hello, Rosie. No one on 630. Tish, I have not heard that. I'm just guesstimating, just from what I've seen my quick drive around town. Yeah, hats off to the city and county snowplow people. I know people expect, no matter what street they live on, the minute the snow stops, my street ain't cleared. They're doing a horrible job. Dude, come on. They've been plowing. I literally was live till 2 a.m. in here the night of the snowstorm. And I couldn't tell you how many times I saw a snowplow go up and down the road, Morgan Street. They plowed all night and fought 14 inches of snow with blowing and drifting in sub-zero temperatures to get it where we're at today. So don't pick on those people. Hello, Deanna. Hello, my friend. Not looking forward to work tomorrow. My area looks like I live in Antarctica. Roads barely touched. Well, get Mr. Edwards out there, hook up the team, and get him on the street. Now, I don't assume I'll go to work till Thursday morning or till Wednesday morning. Just by looking at the roads, I'm not a big fan of traveling an hour on snow-covered roads in the one car that I own. I don't want to do that. Hello, James. I'm not a fan of that. Let's keep moving here. Let's see if we can go. That's 44 looking north. That's 37 in Teeters. Samantha says she was shocked her trash was picked up this morning. My street is not plowed, but I know they will get there and I'm not worried. There you go, Rosie. Hello, Brittany. 37 looking north on Teeters. Not too bad. Kind of 2 lanes on 69 there. And that's further up 69 going north. Myra Lane. There's Egbert Road. 69's not looking bad there. But here's the thing. Wind's going to pick up, and you're going to get more blowing and drifting of snow, which is won't be good for the home team. May get a cold tomorrow, not go in. Seth, I would not blame you one bit. I would not blame you one bit. If you got to go anywhere today, tonight, tomorrow, bundle up. Bundle up have blankets in your car, your phone charged, gas tank full. Hello, Whitney. Hello, Veronica. Because what you don't want to have happen is, I'll be fine. I'll stay on the main roads. You make one mistake or someone makes a mistake and you end up in a ditch and you got to sit there for a while with your car not be able to run. It's going to get cold quick. Very cold, very quickly. So be safe. Don't risk it if you don't have to. There's no amount of money you're going to make in one day more valuable than your life. And that's how I always look at that. Good morning, Barb. And I know people are like, we got to go to work, got to make the money. I get that. Trust me. About 90% of us live paycheck to paycheck. I get it. But it's not worth more than your life, especially in conditions like this. I couldn't imagine freezing to death or getting rolled off an embankment where nobody saw you. And Steve was out all day playing in the snow in this convertible, aka John Deere. I stayed inside with the dog. I told him there was not enough hot hands produced to date to get me outside. Yeah, yesterday was brutal. And last night and this morning have been unbearably cold. And if you look at the temps, tomorrow's supposed to get up to 22, and it's going to feel like summer out for most of us. I may even wear shorts tomorrow. You never know. So tomorrow you're going to see, hello Diane, some melting on the roads due to the ingredients they put down and the sunshine. Because this stuff does not work when you get below 15 degrees, I believe is the number. Hardee's is open. I told them I would tell people that. People are like, we're still in red. I get that. I understand that completely. And typically, they don't want you in the streets because they're plowing, emergency vehicles, and things like that. We're past we're into day one of that, day 1.5. If you go point A to point B and don't do stupid stuff, you're probably not going to get in trouble. If you don't get stuck, cause a wreck, run off the road, you're probably not going to get in trouble. I'm not law enforcement. I'm just telling you, as long as you're smart about it, go where you got to go and get home. They're not going to pull you over and rip your, you know what. Good morning, Chip, or good afternoon, Chip. One of the two. Is it morning or afternoon? Is that morning still? Still morning. But I'm not telling you to go out and drive around. But people are like, I'm not leaving the house, we're red. Yeah. Yeah, these are the same people that we used to, right over here, I was sledding at 2 a.m. on a hood being pulled by a car one time. So, back when we were younger. Done dumber stuff. But had to get out of the house, had to come down here and go live. I live 30 seconds from here, by the way, so. Wanted to venture out. People were asking me, how are the roads? What's the conditions? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. So here we are. Seen on the chat last night, Franklin was issuing tickets for people being out. And I get that last night. Whatever, Bolton. Morning, Shelley. I get that. Last night, we were still under red. I didn't leave. Once I left studio yesterday morning, I didn't come back. I stayed off the roads. They want you off the roads. They want the roads to be able to plow, especially the main thoroughfares, in case the fire department's got to get out, in case the police have to get out. Oh, change the batteries in your thermostat and smoke detectors if they haven't been changed well. I woke up to a 42-degree house. That's not... That's a little iffy there. I keep my thermostat at 62. I like it chilly. That's a little cold, Teresa. That's a little cold. Bright, beautiful sunshine outside. Don't let it fool you. It's freezing cold. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Joe. Mr. Clendenin. Since we got new folks on, let's just take this time to run the gamut of pictures again. We're going too far north. Let's go back the other way. We will start on the south side of town. Larry, if you make the signs, I'll go with you. That made my day. Time to get some signs and go to the courthouse square and protest this weather. Feeling a little left out. Oh my goodness. That is spot on. All right. Here's 39 on the south side, looking towards Bloomington Rogers block plan over here. That's your entrance. There's your highway. Let's go north. Oh, and I went south. Let's go north. There's the other side at 39. It's so good, Larry. There's your exit. There's your entrance. That's looking back towards town. Ohio Street. One lane each here on the interstate. Your entrance exit ramp is pretty bad condition. Ohio Street. Hello, Brenda. Let's go the other side of Ohio Street. This is looking north. One lane, one lonely car right here on the interstate. Lord knows where they're going. They're heading north, as we are too. Here's the Hospital Drive, 252. Exit ramp looking rough. Another lonely individual on the interstate here. The other side looking north. This ramp here clearly in good shape. The road, the highway itself, not so much. Seth, I'm bringing the Lorax. State Road 44, there's the bridge that goes over it. Again, one vehicle. Is that Larry? Just teasing. Interstate looking okay. Drivable maybe. Take your time. Probably Bob. Supposed to have surgery tomorrow in Bloomington. I would double check if that's still going on, Barbara. Looking north at 44. So, drivable, yes. When there's no traffic, yes. Looking for conies. Bob's out looking for conies, that's for sure. He didn't like yours. So, it's a brand new ball game when you put 30 other vehicles on there with you. That's where accidents happen, mistakes are made. So, please be careful, y'all. I know everybody wants to get out of the house. That's why I posted. That's why I said Hardee's is open. Go get you a burger. Stay on the main drags. The intersections between side streets are nasty. Lots of snow buildup still. The main thoroughfares are looking halfway decent. There went another plow, it looked like. Morgan Street's in good shape, comparable. We still in red. Indy was still in red, and we were still in red, yes. Larry Ralph, if you're feeling left out or bored, I can try to find a crawl space for you. And Linda shoots back. Poor Larry. Everyone who knows him knows he's not well. He needs warm weather. As for me, send chocolate. I love them both. We are still in red. And if you can deliver chocolate to the Ralphs, you might as well stop by here on your way and throw me some, and then we can both go together. We are, as last time, let me see if I can finagle this without causing a breakdown of my computer, because they were having trouble with the site because everybody was on it. Yeah. Traffic wise, why is that not up there? Traffic wise, that's what we want. And we'll double check it here. Oh, that's not what I want. I want travel advisory. That's what I want. Hang on, y'all. Oh, there is one south of us in orange now. There you go. There you go. Here's Morgan County, Marion County, Hendricks County, Owen, Putnam, Monroe, Brown County. I'm not for sure which these savages are down here, but they've declared orange. Burke Road is a mess, getting to urgent care and the bank. DQ has conies, 2 for $5. Thank you, Tish. Kim, yay, I mean, darn, I'm missing work. I understand that. We are still in red. So, that's probably not going to change till later on tonight. And if limited traffic on the interstates and roads, the main thoroughfares, they can make great progress later on today. And this may end up in orange by tomorrow morning. No promises, though. I'm just saying. There we go. My gosh, I got her to stick. But we are still red. As of, that's not green, is it, Teresa, there? I thought green was here. Brenda, that's a kind of a gray area. I mean, this is my home away from home. Hello, Chrissy. That's Lawrence. I know that. Green's here. I'm not for sure which one this is. I know that's Lawrence, that's Monroe, that's Brown. The green's on the opposite side. It's kind of a gray area. This is my home away from home. I got to come in here and go media. I'm not condoning people out driving about the city, but I know when married folks have to stay in a house for more than 48 hours locked up, not doing anything, cabin fever kicks in, and then the sound of the husband breathing normally leads to issues. So if the guy can get out and take a lap around town to ease the tension and give Hoskins issues, then we're in good shape. That's Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Didn't Janet say Miss Jackson if you're nasty? I'm just throwing that out there. Then you I'm single now. Thank you, Wayne. Hello, Megan. Good morning, Mike D. Am I wrong, D? Mary. Joe. Mary, I need him to take a lap when it's sunny out. I'm just saying. All right, you had them flipped, Teresa. The map was mirrored. I think that's Greeny there, because that's Monroe, and that's the brown. Does that work with a teenager? Yes, it does. Leave the kid at home, take a lap. Their attitude's not going to change. They're still going to know everything at the age of 19. I'm not single and married at porch time. That is, that's a rather good assessment. That is, that's some validity there. It does consume a lot of my time, and that's all right. It keeps me out of trouble. At 58, I'm good with that. Anyway, we are still in red. There are things opening up. Driveways are being cleared. City streets are starting to show life. Hardee's is open. I heard McDonald's is open yesterday. I don't know about today, Misty, if you're still on. Kroger was open at one point yesterday. I don't know about today. So if there's necessities that you need, there is access to them. If you're on the streets, please be careful. The main thoroughfares are drivable. They're not summer ready. We try here, Lisa. It's nice when you have people like Beth and Corey and a host of others that go unnamed, that have nothing directly to do with Porch Time, but continually help in ways that we don't even mention. Like Larry Ralph and Linda Ralph. And Teresa sponsors the show. Not just sponsors the show, but I guarantee you I could hang up right now and call any of them and say, hey, can you guys help us out? We need A, B, and C. And a lot of times, not only will it be A, B, and C, they'll come in with D, E, and F also, without me even asking. But that's why we love them. Thank you all very much. Brenda, get back to work. We're still red, Brenda. Get back to work. Hello, Amber. Thank you, Wendy. Me too, Mike. Oskins, you drove down from Center Grove in red, so I don't want to hear it. D says, nope, I'm not wrong. What is it? Try driving 15 hours? Oh. Whatever it was. You guys have drove farther than that. 20-some hours. I'm ready to do it again. Did you see they had D, and this goes to the hog hunting crew. Did you see D and Otis? They had freezing rain and sleet all the way down to Polk, all the way down past Manny last night and over the weekend, through the storm. I was like, those guys are dying right now. I guarantee it. It's single-digit temperatures. Now, we'd have been fine. We survived with absolutely no heat, with an air conditioner blowing in the trailer. I'll never forget. Otis wakes up about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and he comes in there, and I'm wide awake. And he looks at me, and I look at him, I go, boss, it's cold in here. And we looked up, and we had turned the vent on, we thought it was a vent. It was blowing cold air from outside, right. My face was right there. And so we instantly remedied that situation. And plus we hadn't slept in about 36 hours. But I literally left the woods, walked in there, laid down. I don't think I moved. I think I fell asleep with my glasses on and woke up 6 hours later. Not moved. Yeah, our buddy in Tennessee was without power. Oh, boy. It was cold. It was worth it. It was fun, though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I tried burning everything down the next day anyway, but that was a blast. I'm ready. I'm ready for some warmer temperatures. All right, y'all. I'm going to jump off here. Been on here half an hour. I wore up my welcome. Hello, Tammy. I will be back on later tonight and with any updates. Morgan County is still in red. Johnson County is still in red. Brown County, Monroe, Hendricks, Owen, Putnam, Marion, everything, all the donut counties are red. Everything south of us is red, but the two savage counties, Jackson and whoever they are down here, these guys are animals. They're like, it doesn't matter, we're doing it. We're going orange. Stay safe, stay warm. Help your neighbor out. The post that I made about driveways being plowed and people wanting to, we've got 10,000 people requesting their driveway make my post, and 10,000 people saying, "Hey, we're out plowing." Normally, you as well, D. Normally we would accept them, and you'd have 10,000 of those, but I tried to put them all on one. Try to put them all on one page. So if you have a post saying you'll plow driveways and it gets rejected, don't be mad. Go to that post and put it down there. If you want to make money, there's at least 60 people right now saying they want their driveways plowed. You could literally make a month's worth of money off of that page right now. you get a lot of work, but there's a ton of them. God bless, Mike. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Teresa. You guys be safe, and I'll see you on later on today.